From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Wednesday, December 15th. Hospitals hit an all-time high. Congress wards off default. And the Pacers won't face one of the NBA's best. Next. Troubling number from the state health officials. More people are now in Indiana hospitals with COVID-19 than any time in nearly a year. Just more than 3,000 people were in care as of the start of this week, a number not seen since last Christmas season. Total patient numbers, including all types of cases, are at an all-time high. All 92 Indiana counties will get a piece of $500 million in regional development grants the state is doling out. The board of the Indiana Economic Development Corporation voted Tuesday to award money to 17 regional groups, all of them, in fact, that proposed projects to attract people and businesses. Congress worked until the early morning hours today to pass a debt limit hike that should ward off default on the nation's bills. Next move, the president's signature. The country's up against the Treasury Secretary's deadline, and the move bumps the limit up by $2.5 trillion. This morning in Minnesota, former police officer Derek Chauvin is back in court to plead guilty to violating the civil rights of George Floyd. It's part of a plea agreement to wrap up the federal case against Chauvin, who's already serving 22.5 years on state charges for his deadly arrest of George, which spurred last year's nationwide social justice protests. The Pacers won't face one of the NBA's best tonight when they take on the Bucks. Two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo is in the league's COVID protocol. Two teammates are out as well. James Hinchcliffe says he's done as a full-time IndyCar racer, revealed the news in a post Tuesday, which drew messages of appreciation and good luck from many of his competitors. Hinchcliffe's been one of the more popular racers at the Speedway for years, chasing, though never quite reaching, victory lane at the 500. Expect a mostly cloudy day with temperatures reaching the low 60s. Biggest story will be the wind, which could gust to 45 miles an hour at times starting tonight. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.